Hey, what is up YouTube fam? Today I'm going to be making a really easy recipe for you that can be served as a main dish or a side dish. It's kale and broccolini salad, I hope I'm saying that right, with a maple vinaigrette dressing. Now this dressing does have oil in it, but not much. As you know, I really try to keep the oil usage as minimal as we can, as often as we can. And that being said, this is such a healthy and well-balanced salad. So here's what you're going to need for this recipe. So for the salad, you're going to need 1 bunch of kale, 1 bunch of broccolini, 1/4 cup of unsalted and unroasted walnuts, 1/4 cup of dried cherries. Now I did soak mine in warm water for about 15 minutes just to soften them up. You will need 1/4 cup of candied pecans. You can buy them candied or you can make them on your own. It's really up to you. And if you prefer, you can also just use regular raw pecans. Now for the dressing, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, and then salt and pepper to taste. Okay, so first thing is first, even though this produce is organic, we're going to rinse off all of our kale leaves and our broccolini really well. So next for our prep work, we're going to chop up the broccolini into bite-sized pieces while also trimming off the ends and removing any leafy parts. Set them into a large bowl on the side. And with the kale, we're going to be removing the leaves from the tough and fibrous stems. So you want to be careful doing that. And then of course chop them into bite-sized pieces. Also set this aside with the broccolini. Now the dressing is very simple. We're just going to mix in the olive oil along with the balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, and maple syrup. Beat it with a whisk like a red-headed stepchild and add a little salt and pepper to taste. Pour your dressing on top of the chopped kale and broccolini, and we're going to get our hands messy. Now, I know you all wash your hands really well, but if you're making the salad for guests or for a party, be sure to wear gloves just to be extra safe. No one wants to be responsible for getting other people sickly. You want to massage the greens really well to break down the fibers in the kale. This will make for a very appetizing salad, and you won't have that very crunchy and tough texture that kale is known to have in its natural state. Lastly, we want to serve our kale in a bowl, top it off with the soaked cherries, walnuts, and pecans, toss it gently, and voila. That's it, we're done. The salad is simple, it's delicious, but most of all, it's easy to make. Take My Veganity presents to you the kale and broccolini salad with maple vinaigrette. Now, as you know, my goal is to keep you out of the kitchen all day and from doing dishes all night. Try this recipe out, let me know what you thought of it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. There's much more vegan deliciousness to come. As always, thanks for the watch. We'll see you next time.